Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another Stadium game. Yes, it is me. I don't know who else it would be. This game is hilarious. It's incredible. We go so hard in this matchup. A little bit of backstory to this game, and it might give you a hint as to why I am playing this style. I played a game previously where I guess I was trying to be a bit too smart for my own good with the build, and I ended up hating it. It was frustrating. It was like, this is such a winnable game. So when I went into this game, I pretty much predetermined that, or should I say pre-decided, that I'm gonna do me, right? I'm gonna do what I do best, and that is obviously gonna start off with chain grasp, the very best there is, when you absolutely, positively gotta eliminate every mother enemy in the room, except no substitutes. But here's the thing, we're against a Moira player who's on Kiriko. And so we get Frenzy Amplifier. Because a lot of Moira players who, when they're forced onto Kiriko, when, they go for the clone build, because that's just where it is. So we're taking the risk with Frenzy Amplifier. We want to see the clone. Chain Grasp with Frenzy Amplifier. There it is. They've got it, right? So this means every time that they use their Swift Step, a clone's going to spawn. Now Chain Grasp is going to chain to multiple targets, and that clone does not have much health. When we get an elimination on that clone, Frenzy Amplifier is going to trigger, giving us 15% movement speed, 15% attack speed and some movement speed for like 3 seconds, I think. But that can really snowball with Chain Grasp build, so that's we're very, very happy to see that. We're up against the Hazard, probably the most annoying tank in the stadium to play against. A Soldier 76, an Ashe, a Moira and Kiriko. On our team we have D.Va, Tracer, Mei, Moira and Ana. Bit of an interesting composition as the Soldier trying to pressure us back here. But yeah, we've basically decided we are just going Chain Grasp. We are going to get aggressive. Sometimes you've got to just play to your strengths. I don't suggest that everybody plays like this, but if you haven't really tried this kind of style of Moira, try it. Because you never know, you might find that this is your hidden calling as such. Like, this is kind of how I got into Moira in the first place. I started playing quite passively. Team wasn't working. Ended up going aggressive, had so much fun, was super effective with it, and yeah, this is where we are now. We're not a complete DPS Moira. We developed that into a kind of hybrid style. But yeah, we certainly have more strength in the DPS department than the support keeping players alive, like that Ana just found out. Not that we could have done anything against that, but here we go. Hazard is putting a lot of pressure on us. We're going to rotate around, try and kill the clone. Frenzy Amplifier also, attack speed does affect Coalescence, so we do get a bit more damage from that. Unfortunately though, without Frenzy Amplifier we haven't bought any additional like attack stats as such, so the Moira and Coalescence managed to survive just with Coalescence sustain. So we now have to jump back. There's a Mega over there for that little 20 health. Okay, we opt for a healing orb. Ashe is there with Senior. Obviously we saw the dynamite come in, so now we'll try and put some pressure on the Ashe. Okay, a little bit of dodging there. We're going to use the fade. It's a bit risky. With the Kiriko teleporting there, 100% we would have got that kill after the fade rotation. It looks like we are cleaning up anyway, but Kiriko last second coming in, causing us a little bit of annoyance. But so far this is going very well. Our team is in the lead only just. We'll heal the D.Va, not because we want a healer, but because we get cash for healing. It's a great incentive. Clone taken down, try and utilize this Frenzy Amplifier, Coalescence. We put some pressure on the back line. Actually, it's a bit unfortunate timing with the D.Va bomb, but we do manage to take down the Kiriko Soldier. Also very weak Frenzy Amplifier, getting all of these chained kills together. Now we've got Chain Grasp, or at least our regular Grasp. Another kill, Frenzy Amplifier, anti over onto the Moira. Moira's taken down, Hazard there as well. We're getting so many eliminations. That's going to be good for the money, surely. Yeah. 16,787 cash in round 1. Here's the scary thing though. The Hazard's on 15k. And that is scary.
Coming up, the teams are going head to head in control.
So, Robot Riri, you're the one who made me play Mei that time and I hated it. I will never forgive you for that. Unless you hit the like button on the video, like immediately, and get everybody else to hit the like button on the video, then you're forgiven. Right, so we've got Frenzy Amplifier. We went for Cross Orbal. We've still got Electrolytes. Shield Buster, Advanced Antibiotics. This makes us squishy. Do I really want to just get Talon Modification Module?
Only 20 seconds remain before the
I would have so little health there. We'd be going full on Glass Cannon. So I'm thinking maybe something like Techno Leech, because it gives us some attack speed, a bit of lifesteal in there as well. Stratosphere gives us some health. It's not, you know, we're not particularly against loads of flyers, but I like it as it's my favorite plus 25 health item, like out of the greens, because that little slowing effect, you know, Hazard jumps over onto you, or someone falls off of a ledge, or Ash coach guns into the air. There's all sorts of like uses where it triggers that slow effect, and it's utility. Okay, we hear the jump pad, but I also heard footsteps, but apparently there's no one here. I'm debating using my Fade there to get there quicker, but I'm glad I didn't, because if I did, I'd be trapped in here with this Hazard. Tracer's in a bit of trouble. Probably has a recall, but let's try and jump up top. Okay, we got a nice heal over onto her. Chain Grasp on the players in the room. Don't want to focus the Hazard here. We want to get the ones actually back there. Hazard's putting pressure on us again, though. Like, that first round felt very easy, and this is already starting to feel a bit more tricky. Get the... Oh, I don't think we got the elimination on the clone, but Frenzy Amplifier again. Just getting triggered and giving us a huge boost, especially on a target if they've got armor, and if we're, you know, healing an ally or something. The attack speed boosts that we get on the items that we bought is just enormous. Okay, I mean, I'm feeling confident, right? As you can tell, there's 5 players in front of me on a spawn turret, and we're happy to go for this, right? Okay, we just heal up. Okay, the Hazard didn't go for us. Instead, it's waiting for the ice block. If they went for us, they would have got us. In the meantime, clone taken down. Can we get any of these damage players? Let's jump up top. We've got to watch out for the spawn turrets. Oh no, the clone nearly had Fade. Nearly got a bunch of kills. A whole lot of nearlies though. Okay, let's see how the team are going to do. We do have our Diva there, although she's getting very, very weak. In fact, Mech... Oh no, she's still in the Mech. Okay, Mayot comes in as well. It's going to buy time for my return. Thanks, guys. Okay, there's a whole group of players there, but we haven't got our orb, and that's kind of annoying. Right, clone dead. That's good. Frenzy Amplifier. Yeah, there's a Moira orb bouncing around. We just don't yet quite have the damage for the clone and the Moira, although we can kill an isolated soldier. Let's jump down over onto the point. Enemy team has capped it. There's an Ashe over here. Again, the Kiriko, great tracking of like the danger. I mean, I expect nothing less from a Moira main, but it's very frustrating as a Moira main to play against. So, that was a quick turnaround from the Hazard to eliminate the Tracer. Diva Mex is popped, and the enemy team's been gaining time on this objective the whole time. Up to 40% now. I mean, if we win a fight and the enemy team die at roughly the same time, okay, let's go for this Ashe first. And yeah, we might just be able to... That's it for the round, right? Just be able to take the victory there. Okay, let's rotate. No one chain grasping onto. We are set on fire. Can we kill the clone? We do. That's going to give us some movement speed. Going to need to heal orb here. No one within chain grasp range though, so let's just attack the Hazard. Okay. Wasn't expecting the Ashe shot, was waiting for the Hazard jump. Okay, this isn't good. This is not good. 90%. Are we going to get a touch over onto the point? We still have our electrolytes though. Okay, Diva's on there. This is why electrolytes is so good, by the way. The movement speed every time you spawn to get back to the point in time. Didn't get there in time to save the Diva, not that we would have tried. It's just we would have tried to use AoE damage rather than just single target healing. It just logistically makes sense. Okay, I mean, enemy team, they had a big cash boost after round 1. Like 6%. And it shows the Hazard just earned a whole lot of cash. We only got 10,700. This should be enough. Like, I like to see if it being over 10k, because you just, if it keeps progressing like that, you can basically just buy a purple item every round. Weapon jammer. So if we keep this combination, well, we get rid of advanced nanobiotics because that gives us 11k. Considering Codebreaker, not so much Phantasmic Flux, but Vanadium, that gives us the health, right? So we've got, because we're risking it with Frenzy Amplifier, and now with Weapon Grease as well, we're a bit squishy. And Vanadium, I feel like, especially on a long map like this, where we're going to have the effect for a long time, yeah, I think it's definitely worth a go. It does give us cooldown reduction, which is highly relevant. The movement speed, again, very relevant. Attack speed, weapon power. We have cross. I mean, we can use every stat from it. Like, it's a very good item. It does mean we can't use our ultimate. Everybody always takes to the comments in YouTube and they're just like, oh, it frustrates me how you hold on to your ultimate. So it's like, use your ult. Or if I upload a game where we lose the game and I didn't ult, it's like, you should have used your ult. No, the amount of stats you get from Vanadium versus how good Coalescence is, no, just don't use it. If I use it, it's because I forgot, or it's basically the end of the round. Right, normally soldiers like to go up top, which is why we push that way. I want to see if we can catch him off guard. The Kiriko would probably TP over, but great kills there. Arana getting a snipe off over onto the soldier. Plus supplementing the AoE damage. Hazard is on us though. We nearly messed up the fade. I mean, we did mess up the fade, but we weren't punished for it. Should have been a clean one. Don't fade into the walls. Moira's going to fade back at some point, right? So we're trying to hold our cooldowns. We didn't get the damage orb in there though, and wow, okay, we got a bit crushed. But yeah, we were trying to hold our cooldowns for when the Moira fades back, so we can immediately fire an orb, and we'll chain grass to any of her support network that's with her. Didn't work out though. So okay, this Hazard is putting a lot of pressure on our team. I made a mistake earlier of healing the player that a low health tank was attacking rather than trying to go for the trade. That was in that previous game that I said that I was frustrated with, and that was one I took that rare approach of oh, it's 1v1, I'm going to heal my Junker Queen. Then Junker Queen died. I think it was against an enemy diva. They had about 10 health left, and a support showed up and I couldn't be mech them. Whereas if I had just not healed the tank, then the diva mech would have been eliminated and I would have been in a 1v1 against a Mei or something, I think. Can't remember the specific example, but as soon as it happened, I was just thinking, Arcs, that's why we don't go for those situations very often. We trade. We don't try and heal a lost cause. Anyway, our team is struggling a little bit here. Made us get taken down. We're still kind of just going forward a lot anyway. Even in losing fights, Stadium's a little bit different to regular competitive. This Hazard really wants us dead. Because there's cash generation, and if I'm considering playing a carry role, and that we don't always go for a carry role, but if I'm considering it, then I will want to generate as much cash as I can, regardless of how much cash it gives the enemy team. Because I need my builds to go online, and it is a strategy. So sometimes it's like, okay, there's 5 from there, well I know I can AoE damage 5 of them, and it's going to generate quite a lot of cash from them. So you will see that Moira's got pretty bad cash generation in Stadiums. It's like the least efficient in the game, I think, or very close to it. And yet, the amount of cash that we can earn in this match is crazy. Still, enemy team is in the lead right now. Tracer having to run from this Hazard constantly. The Hazard really likes attacking our Tracer and Ana. And then, I mean, actually, they're just jumping for any target. Okay, like here, jump in, deal a bunch of damage to a bunch of players. It's going to get us a bit richer, and then yeah, we'll be able to start affording a few more stronger items. So we had a 6% boost there. How much cash did we earn? Okay, we earned less than the enemy Moira, but hey, look, at least we got over 11k. That can get us some really nice changes in our build. it's time for the next power. By the way, Chain Grasp Cross Orbital is just the best and safest first 2 powers you can take. It's so flexible. Here though, there are options for Ethereal Excision. You can go Phantasm and you can go Void Hoppers. You could even go Precarious Potency. This is the point. You can go either direction here. We go for Phantasm. Hazard's jumping in a lot. We're also playing quite close to a number of players on the enemy team. Phantasm is going to allow us to double heal orb stack if we need to survive the Hazard Spike Guard. It also is going to help apply Cyber Venom if we're opting for damage orbs. And I'm considering selling Weapon Jammer here to get Iridescent Iris. And it's because I'm thinking of transitioning into my anti-sustain build, which is probably my favorite endgame build. I'd normally look at this later on, but because we're already 2 rounds down, I'm wondering, is it going to help me here? Ultimately, I decide that because of the fact that we're still running Frenzy Amplifier and we're doing damage, I'm going to focus most of the effort still on weapon power. I mean, it would be attack speed, but the weapon power items are just better. And we're still going to get Cyber Venom though, because we are struggling to eliminate them when the Kiriko clone jumps in, and there's a Moira orb around there as well. We've just not quite got the damage. Look at our damage though, 22k. We had everybody else was still in the, well, much lower numbers. Okay, a little bit of a mistake there. I think we heard 2 lots of footsteps. Obviously I didn't want to just attack the Hazard if there's a soldier there. I want to try and pressure him back. Seems to have worked out quite well. Ash looks like they've gone off the map somewhere. There's a soldier next to us. Can make sure we use this Phantasm orb, which we do, but there's a Hazard nearby, so we're going to drop a heal orb onto ourselves. Hazard pushing us, heal orb is following. Should I say we're following the heal orb? This is the double stack that I mean. We use a damage orb there, cross orb, we'll fire another heal orb. Now we're out of cooldowns here. We're just going to fade backwards. Hopefully the Hazard doesn't see us so that we can fire an orb. We fire a damage orb first because we can still follow the cross orb. Chain Grasp takes down the enemy Moira. Oh, this is a bit risky, hoping they don't turn around. Ash gets a dynamite over onto us. Players very, very low. Kiriko trying to attack the clone. I mean, okay, the clone's got a lot of health now. So Kiriko's building a fair amount of AP, which is, yeah, that kind of makes Frenzy Amplifier worse. Because if you have to put loads of time into eliminating the clone, then it's not quite the same benefit as, you know, you want to get the quick kill on the clone while Chain Grasp is still active, so then it can chain with additional attack speed to more targets. Not just spend like 6 seconds or the whole of Chain Grasp attacking just the clone, and then getting the elimination for your non-Chain Grasp. So yeah, we may have to sell that item. Although it's such good value when in this situation. Okay, this Hazard's very annoying. We're just about surviving there. Mail goes out over onto the back of the point. I'm not sure if it actually caught some players off. Our maid does get taken down though. Hazard wall. They are on a Spike Guard build, by the way, which really helps me because if they were on the wall build, this would be a lot harder. That wall build is beyond busted. Oh, Hazard ult. I mean, they want me dead and, well, they got it. Okay, how's the team going to do here? Our Ana's struggling to put out the heal numbers. Our team in general is just not getting that much healing, so I'm not going to flame the performance of my teammates. This is how the game's going, right? So, regardless of how far like ahead we are, if they're not getting the healing from me, which they're not getting that much, they get a little bit. And they're getting some healing from Ana, but not a lot. And if enemy team are stacking heals, then yeah, our D.Va is going to suffer a little bit. Our DPS could suffer a little bit. Oh, they're all grouped. That was 2 players on like no health, and what was it, the Hazard ult or something? No, it was the Ash eliminated us. If we survive for a fraction of a second more, 2 players just died. But that's so crucial. Still got our electrolytes, which means we are going to get back here. Was considering using coalescence for the movement speed there, but I think I believe we can get into the point here. We're on fire. We opt to fire a damage orb though. Oh, don't shoot us, nobody. Oh, the clone comes in. We're following our orb a little bit. We've got our cooldowns coming up. Both orb and fade would have been enormous there. Like, pick one. Actually, no, it had to be fade first, but didn't execute that in time. Ana with a sleep over onto the Hazard, but Moira takes her down with a grasp along with the Tracer. D.Va Bomb's going to buy us a little bit of time. They're still on the point though. Okay. we're here to support you. Little heal over time onto them. They are quite important to like drop those onto your teammates every time they kind of run past. It does quite a substantial amount of healing, especially when you've got some weapon power. We don't fade the dynamite burn until we've killed the Ashe. It was only 8 health remaining, like not even close. But we made sure that we secure the kill and then cleanse it. So Hazard's getting very low, is taken down. Can we salvage this round? I mean, it was getting scary for a while. We absolutely can. 10k damage, nearly 11k. 32k damage overall. MVP, we get 18,600 cash in this round, but Hazard is keeping up. Still, our team gained a substantial cash lead now. That's pretty nice. Right, big old open map for us here. Is it time, like the rounds are feeling a lot more tricky. Is it time to go to a tried and tested build and stop trying to wing it here? Maybe. I mean, we've got a lot of money, right? Frenzy Amplifier, sad to see you go. So we can't afford all of it. So if we get Hard Light Accelerator, we've got Iridescent Iris, Vanadium, Cyber Venom, they're going to all give us some cooldown. Now we have Weapon Jammer. That's not one of the items. It would be Phantasmic Flux, I believe. Now we could still get Shield Buster. Alternatively though, we could just go for more cooldown. Like we've got the money to buy Shield Buster, but Kitsune Snippet. Gain 50 overhealth and 25% movement speed for 5 seconds. I mean, that's quite good. The movement speed's good, and if you're debuffed, you're going to get an extra 100. So I'm thinking, let's get a bit more cooldown reduction. That Weapon Jammer. Yeah, I was like, no, that's, yeah, Phantasmic Flux. So do we want to go with Phantasmic Flux? It'll give us some sustain. But I mean, we went for like a gadget with cooldown. Maybe Weapon Jammer is needed here. Or we can sell the gadget and get Shield Buster. Only a few seconds to decide. Nah, okay. Gonna go with Phantasmic Flux. It is giving us decent sustain. But yeah, our damage output isn't quite going to be as high. The cooldown reduction though kind of makes up for it, and that's generally the idea behind this build anyway. I also figured that, yeah, we'll give this gadget a go because we just never buy it.
The objective goes live in 10.
Right, was considering using the orb there, but decided against it because we wanted to chain grasp, although we did just use it here. I remembered that I've got crazy good cooldown reduction. I mean, we get more once Vanadium's online, but that means that we can actually get in their face because we can just fade really, really quickly. Like the fade cooldowns are really short here. Like there, we already had a fade up. Soldier, oh, the Kiriko again tracking our movements. Chain Grasp kills the clone though. Another orb there. Soldier missing another one. We set up a heal zone there. It might look a little bit weird, but we can always fall back to it like now, get a little bit more healing. Now Cross Orbital Orb comes in. We've got our gadget, which we use after a fade, which was just kind of stupid. And we get pushed down the hole. But we still did eliminate the soldier. So yeah, I'm not used to the gadget. Obviously, we don't really want to use it immediately after fading. It does give us 50 overhealth, but we'll Ashe up top. Can we sniper off? Yes, we can. That was actually a great sniper. Clone taken down. Okay, let's fade back. Moira in the room. Okay, we've got our gadget. We do use it. Soldier. Eliminated. We're going to chase him down as well if we needed to, with our additional movement speed. Enemy Moira's health's not moving. Let's see if we can focus a different target. We do drop our Phantasm Orb off, eliminate the clone. The actual Kiriko's here. Doesn't manage to get a teleport in time. Our team's a little bit weak. If we can eliminate the Moira first. Ooh, the bomb does the job. Oh, there's a Hazard there as well. Yeah, if we can eliminate the Moira first, then we can heal the team up. Right, just that's fine. Chasing the soldier down. Soldier is taken out. Enemy team is in the lead though. Let's get some cash, healing onto our team. Okay, footsteps close by. We can just kind of fire our orbs here. Okay, we've got our gadget. We're going to wait until we take damage this time. There we go. I mean, I don't think we were debuffed, but you never know. Somebody could have some sort of debuff on us. We just kind of try and luck out with that a little bit. Ooh, big kill over onto the soldier because he had a visor and we were in the air. I think that might have eliminated us there. Thank you very much for that one, Tracer. Because now we're pushing the whole team. The clones do start falling now, especially with the additional power we've put into our orbs. We fire a damage orb. Got to watch out for the spawn turrets. It's going to jump back far away from the hazard here. I mean, we're using our gadget almost on cooldown, which is good. It's just thinking of it as a panic button. See if we can heal the Ana. I'm not going to spend too much time doing that though, like trying to heal for this. I mean, we did try a little bit, but this is why, right? That's exactly why. If we sit there and just try and heal the Ana, the hazard just comes in, kills the Ana, and then we're in a 1v1 against a full health hazard. Whereas if we try and provide minimal peel and then focus our efforts on the damage again, maybe the same situation happens, but hazard is lower health. Okay, oh, there's a Bob there, and that Bob, the Bob's on a Kiriko. I was going to say, it was attacking so quickly there. Got to be a bit careful of that, try not to push over towards there. Enemy team, this is not looking good for us. Okay, put down a couple of orbs, we're following ours. Actually, it's not looking too bad. Mayolt's coming in as well. Hazard has no choice but to contest. And I mean, yeah, when he jumps away over onto the May, then he's not on the objective anymore. MVP again, 17,900 cash. That's crazy. 91 eliminations. But they have a clone, so you can't really read too much into it. But I mean, we're certainly contributing to basically every kill. Right, anti-sustain build. So Super Flexor is the remaining item that we would take. We get rid of that gadget. It does say multi-ball, but I have been preferring Void Hoppers. The reason why I put multi-ball there is because if it's truly an anti-sustain composition, then you're going to want multi-ball just to apply as many debuffs as possible to the enemy team. However, I use this build not just for anti-sustain, but it's also a pretty decent survival damage based build with debuffs, right? Now we're considering the other option, the perfect endgame. I think this build is slightly stronger, and I'm considering buying it now, but I decide not to go with it because if I choose that build and we lose this round, then I'm not actually gonna know if this build was better than the other build, like than the anti-sustain build. I'll have a decision to make, right? I either just go, did we get unlucky in the round, or did I make a mistake with the build? Whereas if I stick with this anti-sustain build, if we lose this round, I can go, well, we lost the last round with the anti-sustain, we might as well try the perfect endgame build, right? So even though I think the perfect endgame one would be better here, we're going to try out this one, and then if we lose the round, we can swap. So it's less cooldown reduction, much more power into the orbs, but it's got loads of weapon power with things like Eye of the Spider in there as well. Not the best start, and the enemy team seem to be having some internal struggles. But, I mean, that's understandable. I mean, they can see the numbers that we're putting out. And I mean, we are straight up playing carry here. Like, it's sort of insane. Okay, this hazard is proving a bit as frustrating as hazard walls are. Okay, that ult's going to miss us. Moira's there. Phantasm Orb next to her. Takes her down as well. Soldier low health on the point. The Tracer's actually doing a lot of work. It's a lot of hidden work. Like, you don't see it too often. But Tracer, I bet if we actually spent some time, like went back on the video and looked at their impact in the game, I think it's really high. And I mean, you can definitely say the same about the D.Va. Our Ana's certainly trying as well. Obviously, it's a bit difficult without appealing support for them. Enemy Soldier does get walled off by the mate. In fact, you know what? I think the team are all doing their part. We've got so much utility in this team. Defense Matrix with May walls as well, with nades from Ana. That me being the carry, it's like I get all the glory, right? But I've got to give a shout out to the team here, because even though the stats are low and it's like, wow, Moira, you're crushing this. The rest of our team are doing a lot of work. It's just not obvious on the scoreboard because we're hogging all the kills. Well, May nearly walled me off there, so I take back everything I said about her. As yeah, we do I mean, enemy teams struggling to move, right? We're playing without fear here. Once we've realized that we've got the cooldown reduction, it's really tricky for the hazard to kill us, because every like 4 seconds or so we're fading, which means by the time the hazard jumps in and spike guards, we're out of there again. Once we've realized that there's that, then we're just like, yeah, we'll play with absolute freedom. My favorite way to play, just fading around, grasping players. Oh, Moira behind there, eliminated. It's so much fun. This is why I play Moira. I mean, obviously you don't do exactly like this in competitive, but this is why I still really like her in Stadium. We do take the win, 105 eliminations, 53,000 damage, 88,000 cash. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you hit the like button. Go on, hit it if you didn't. And yeah, subscribe if you want to see more. Ooh. We also got play of the game. Thank you, Rylon. Thank you, Robot Riri. Appreciate the support, even in the game. And guys, hopefully see you in the next one. GG.